Yeah, it's Hurricane Hannah last July. The tropics are not active right now. That's good. We'll take a look in spite of that. 80 degrees this morning. The temperature didn't drop even though the winds laid a little. 91 on the afternoon high. Got a little hotter with less wind and some sunshine. And we are 7.5 inches above normal on our rainfall. Sunset tomorrow night, 8:25. Morning clouds gave way to afternoon sunshine. When the atmosphere cools, these clouds and moisture condense and the clouds form across the region. Then when the atmosphere warms up, the air expands, and so we get the sunshine here. You can see kind of murky waters in the bay, but that'll get better as the winds come down. 15 miles an hour, 86 degrees in Corpus Christi. Walking your pet tonight, looks okay. The breeze is blowing a little bit. Keep the mosquitoes at bay, with temperatures still holding on to 81 at midnight. So a little bit tough, but it's a lot better walking at night than it is during the day if you can put up with the mosquitoes. 77 will be the low temperature here tonight, as is Sinton. 76 in Beeville, about 75 out here in Alice, while it'll still be 81 over in Port Aransas. And the highs tomorrow reach 92, up from 91 today in Corpus Christi, 93 in Robstown, about 100 degrees in Freer tomorrow, with 89 over in beautiful Rockport and 87 out at the Naval Air Station in Flower Bluff. The feel-like temperature, not quite as bad. Less wind, less humidity coming in, so we'll start in the upper 70s at 7 in the morning and end at about 103. I know that sounds bad, it looks bad, but it's better than what it was earlier in the week when we were between 106 and 112, so we'll back off from that a little bit here tomorrow as the winds start to come down a little bit. And to help us out, because of the less influence of the humidity from the Gulf of Mexico, high pressure out to the west dominating and keeping us dry. We've got winds out of the north in the upper atmosphere, and last week when we had all that rain around, the winds were out of the south and southeast, so we were getting plenty of moisture from the tropics. That's been cut off by being on the dry side of that high. No real low pressure anywhere to be found. Here's the water vapor imagery. You can see the dry air over us. That's why we had the pretty blue skies today, and we'll see them much of the week, mixed with a little bit of haze. But the high's dominating. If you like the conditions, thank the dry high for what's going on outside. It's going to back off to the west a little bit. That opens things up, so that keeps our temperatures under control. As that backs away, our winds will also lessen later in the week from current levels. There is a little area of low pressure in the upper atmosphere along about Monday, but it looks like it's going to be east of us enough that it's really not going to deliver any meaningful rain until Wednesday of next week, and then it's only isolated. Here's the wind, 6 miles an hour. We'll take it in the morning. Mariners and golfers, you got to like the improvement. Breezy tomorrow afternoon, but not bad at around 15 miles an hour. Light winds again starting out on Friday morning. A little breezy along the coast, of course. That's always the case here in the summertime. And then again, about 15 miles an hour Friday afternoon. Beach forecast is looking better. Watch for the sunscreen as the UV index is very high. 86 degrees out on Padre and Mustang Island. Water temperature 85. Southeast winds 8 to 18 knots. Generally slightly choppy bay waters. Moderate rip current risk. So here we go into the tropics. This area of disturbed weather is not impressive down here near Central America. The Hurricane Center is saying a very low chance of development over the next 5 days. Eventually, though, that moisture is going to work across Mexico into the Yucatan